y is in terms of x, right? But we're going to put a medium variable so that x is function of t, y is also function of t, or other variable you want, theta or k, whatever you want, right? So let's come up with an example, just like example 1 on your page, 104, something like this. So x is given as 4 minus 2t, and y is given as 3t plus 5. And t is anywhere you want. T is anywhere you want, but let's just kind of summarize where to begin. So we'll just go from 0 to 5. Okay. There's no restriction on t on this case. Okay, how do I see this? You have a function, graphing calculator function for this, but for us to see what is really going on without using it, it's really changing all the t's using x and y. Okay, let's do that over here. You could get the graph using calculator, but doing it by hand is also fun. So if I solve for t here, then it becomes this. X minus 4 divided by 2 is equal to minus t, which gives me 4 minus x divided by 2 is t. Okay? Then instead of writing this t over here, I could use this and rewrite this. Y is equal to 3 times 4 minus x divided by 2 plus 5, and which comes out as 6 and 3 over 2x plus 5. So it ends up being a line for us. Good. 11 is the y-intercept and negative 3 over 2 is the slope, right? Okay. So let's draw this thing over here. I have 11 somewhere up there. I'm going to get minus 2 over 3 over 2, so it's going to come down this way. It's going to go up that way. Okay. All I need to figure out is which section am I talking about? So we realize, one more time, let me just rewrite this over here. X is equal to 4 minus 2t. Y is equal to 3t plus 5. And t is going from 0 to 5. Okay. If t is 0, what do I get for x? X is 4. So somewhere over here. When this is 4, we're going to get 2 and 5. Okay. So over here it's going to be 5. Okay, so x is 2 and t gives you 0 here, then y is equal to 5. Okay, let me just write down what I'm trying to do. X of 0, it gives you 4. X of y of 0, it gives you 5. Okay, and where am I going? It's going up to 5. So I'm going to apply 5 in there. If I do 5, I get minus 6. And y, I get 20. So where am I going? Over here, minus 5 somewhere there. It has to be same, even though it's just a sketch. Okay, 5 is somewhere here, and somewhere up there. And that's 20. I think that's a little too high for you guys, but that's what we get. So I'm talking about this portion of the line, right? Nothing else, because I set a limit on t. That's what parametric equation is all about. Usually, it gets pretty hard if you change any of these nice restrictions, but SAT2, you will not run into anything very difficult. So let's look at example 2. Let me just change a little bit. We have example 2 somewhat differently. X of t is given as, I'm going to give it as t 3/2 power. Okay? And I'm going to make this y into t cubed plus t plus and 1. How can we change this without using t? That's the problem. Okay. Then I'm just going to make this over here, change and solve for t. So x will be